Right, Piercing reaches level 12. And learns Bite. Yes, that's very good for the rival battle. Reach level 15. The cap's 16 for this battle. And the following rival battle to get out of Azalea Town. Oh, it brings out Scyther next. Do I go for one smoke screen? Because I am very worried. I am very worried about these quick attacks and how much damage they'll do. It will outspeed us. Let's use one smoke. Use Fury? What? What are you doing, Bugsy? What are you doing, Bugsy? Are you trying to build up 5 Fury Cutters? Or here comes the quick attack. Right, I didn't memorize how much HP we had, but I'm pretty sure we live a crit. Right, it did 10, which means it would take us out now. The Living Dex Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is the Pokemon challenge where I nuzlocke through the main series Pokemon games with the goal of completing the Living Dex in Pokemon Home. As you can see, we're still on gold, even though this is the 6th part. Pokemon Yellow we beat in 5 parts. Can't remember how many it took to do blue, but I think it wasn't much more than 6. Unfortunately, we're restarting today. Yet again, another restart. We're starting during the daytime again to get Centret, and then we'll move between Route 30 and 31 again, and wait for nighttime to fall, at which point hopefully we can get a Spinnerack and a Hoothoot, and then defeat Falkner as well as we did in part 5 as convincingly, and then hopefully not lose after Union Cave like we did in the last part. Yeah, that's the goal for this time. Today, truly, the goal is to get my act together and get this run underway properly rather than failing all the time. Right, let's get into it. So, we're going to pick Cyndaquil yet again because Ethan or Gold in the manga picks Cyndaquil. So, yeah, we're going to be picking it too, and of course we want to give it a nickname. And I think we'll give it a nicknames again based off the Japanese names. I think, like, maybe if I put this over here, actually it won't be that bright. Let's go Cyndaquil Bulbapedia. Name origin, so its name is Hino Arashi, which means fire, and Yama Arashi would be a porcupine. It may also be a storm of fire, which is Hino Arashi, literally. I didn't know that you could read the word for wind as Arashi, or the kanji for wind. Let's actually look that up in the dictionary. If we put this... Oh, maybe it is a different kanji that looks similar to wind. What was it? Arashi? Arashi? Oh, it is a different one. Okay, so that's like storm. So should we name it that this time rather than going for porcupine again? Hino Arashi is like fire or storm of fire. So yeah, I think we'll name it Storm this time. I'm pretty sure we haven't used that name, just so we can distinguish the 12 parts from each other. Storm, yeah, hasn't been used yet, so that's what we'll name it. Hopefully it'll bring us good luck. Storm, there we go. And rival battle will be up next. Let's take on the rival. Okay, so the red-haired guy has stole a Pokemon from Elm's lab and wants to battle us. Let's see. Okay, triple question mark wants to battle. One question mark would do. Totodile. Now, we have picked Cyndaquil 12 times, and every time it was male. Also, I think our rival's Pokemon was always male too. I don't know if that's hard programmed to be male. But we made it to this battle at level 6 only. We got our first encounter in the last patch of grass before Mr. Pokemon's house. So I don't know how we did that, how we dodged all of the wild we might still lose this battle. If it gets another crit, we might be in trouble. Oh, don't miss the tackle. Oy. Thankfully we gave it that berry. It really needed that. And we reached level 7 and probably a quarter. So because we can get to Elm's lab without, we will get there. We won't go back to heal. Next up, Route 29 encounter, which is guaranteed to be a Sentret. Yeah. Just gonna say, are we gonna make it through? Our Route 29 encounter is a Sentret. First time. Wow, unbelievable. First encounter is a Sentret. Let's see how much a tackle does. I think we're good to tackle again, but I have a feeling that this Cyndaquil is not great. The HP stat is 2 below where I'd like it to be, and the tackles being almost double the Sentret's level, or we are more than double the Sentret's level, aren't doing that much either. Okay. So, Sentret caught, very good. Added to the Pokedex. Now we're doing names based off the Japanese name again, because Johto is based off a region in Japan. I believe it's the Kansai region, but I'm not 100% sure. Sentret, let's look up the Japanese name. We've looked this up many times already. It's Otachi, don't know. So Itachi would be weasel, and O is tail. Otachi can also be tatsu is to stand. Tachi would be stand, as in the noun of the verb. So we've always gone for tail here. And the thing is, if we do end up catching a Sneasel, I'm pretty sure that Weasel is part of that's name as well. And is it really a Weasel? Itachi? You know, maybe we'll name it Weasel this time, just because, like, we want variety in names so that we can distinguish the different parts from each other. So let's go for a Weasel. That hasn't been used yet, so I put that in the nickname checker. Well, the nickname checker, just a wee spreadsheet, and I've programmed to check the old games if a name has been used already, but it hasn't. So we'll name it Weasel. Don't know why I'm looking at the 3DS to put in the name. Weasel. There we go, because not great content when I'm staring down like that, is it? Right, Weasel, we spelled that correctly. Very good. Now, up next is the Route 31 encounter, but it will be night time by the time we get there. Let's do 31. Let's get it done. Come on. First tile, our Route 31 encounter is Spinarak. Yes! Yes, no Bellsprout. No Bellsprout. That's all we wanted. Okay, now we are level 7. We do have antidotes on us, just in case. Now we cannot tackle again, because we will knock it out if we crit. I think even we might knock it out without a crit, because of high roll, low roll damages. Oh yes, this is great. Oh, that's not so great. Let's hope we do catch it. It's doing 2 per, so we should be alright here. When we already start looking up names, so Spinarak, what is its Japanese name? Unfortunately, it freed itself again. Now it's a very awkward HP stat to be catching it at, but hopefully we do succeed. We should with 18 balls. Hopefully we have enough for the Hoot Hoot after. So, what did we name Spinarak yesterday? What did we name it? Pose, wasn't it? Pose. We've already named it Thread one time. Now, its Japanese name is Itomaru, which is thread and ball or circle. More specifically, circle. Apparently, it can also be a suffix in young boys' names. Never heard that before. But Maru is basically circle. Shall we name it Circle? I think we will, just to differentiate the runs from each other, because we've done this now 12 times. So we'll go Circle. We'll check first of all if Circle has been used previously. I don't think it has. Circle's fine, very good. So our Route 31 encounter was a Spinnerack. Circle. There we go. Looks weird to me. Let me just verify that. Yeah, that's right. But sometimes words look weird to you. So our Route 30 encounter is now guaranteed to be a Hoot. Let's go and get it. Right, our Route 30 encounter is Hoot. Also, the animation was different going into that battle. So there we go. Our Route 30 encounter. Let's use a tackle here. Let's hope we don't knock it out. We did do quite some damage there. I think we're good to keep in Weasel. Now, Hoot, what will we name it? Now, the Japanese name I believe is Ho Ho, which is their onomatopoeic word for hooting, or for the sound that an owl makes, isn't it? I'll just look that up again to be sure. So it is Ho Ho, yeah. And then let me actually put Ho Ho in the dictionary, in the Japanese one, and see if it says the same thing about it. Ho Ho, Hoot, yes, onomatopoeic or mimetic word, the sound an owl makes. Right, let's put that into something, the sound an owl makes. Owls make a variety of loud, continuous sounds, including hoots, barks, whistles, coos, and cries. We can listen to it. If you Google owl, there is a sound file with it, or the sound, if you say the sound an owl makes in Google, you can listen to it. Do we name it Hoot? But we've named it Hoot already. But I mean, coo is more like a pigeon to me, is it not? Cries is different animals and humans, obviously. Whistles, I don't know, barks. Never heard of owl bark. That's something new to me. So I think we will make an exception here and name it Hoot yet again, because the other words that we use for the sounds that an owl make just don't really fit. So yeah, that's it. We'll go for Hoot, and we'll next up Falkner. Okay, let's do it. Let's take on Falkner. Let's beat him as convincingly as we did in part 5 in the early part. Of course, we lost to him later on. Okay, Falkner. Let's do it. Okay, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. We have a plan here. Weasel, switch immediately to Hoot. Now, we'll see how much damage a tackle does here. That's a lot of damage. That's 6. I think we do use 1 growl. So this should now do less. Unless it crits, of course. It didn't, so it only does 3. Now we switch to Circle, who is our main battler against Pidgey. It doesn't have Gust yet. I think it only learns it at level 8. It's only doing 2. The thing is it doing 2? Let me see, it's doing 3. Crit, I have no clue how much a crit does. Probably a crit will do 3, 5, 8 is my guess. Right, this is the final poison sting. Please live on 1. Oh, no. Okay. We need Storm in now. Storm has a berry. We can only have 1 Pokemon hold the berry. Right, we do eat a tackle. Thankfully it isn't a crit. Okay, that was great. And now all of our Pokemon should level to level 10, because we got them all so close. We get 19 XP. I believe we've got them all within 20 of level 10. There we go. So, now, we need to be aware here of the crits, but we're going to start with 2 smoke screens. 25 to 17 is 8, so a crit will do 12. Another smoke screen. Okay, don't do a crit, please. Okay, I think we're good to use 1 Leer. If it misses an attack, we can use another one, otherwise we need to switch. We can use another Leer. It shouldn't be able to one-shot us with 19. We could get really greedy and go for another one. And I think we should. 3 Leers. You know what? We're in this long, we might as well use the tackle. Okay, it finally lands a hit. We need a switch now, and we're switching to Weasel. Now, we haven't lowered Pidgeotto's attack, we've just made it inaccurate, which isn't great, because Weasel is going to take a lot of damage here, but it doesn't get hit. Yes. Now, please land the tackle. It does 9 to Weasel, but Weasel has our best attack on the team. Come on, 9. Yes, it misses another gust. And we beat Falkner with all Pokemon alive. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. I love to see that. Right. Route 32 encounter. Hopefully another Wooper. And then we can make things right that went wrong in part 5. I'd love to see that. Right. First tile, our Route 32 encounter is... Yes! Wooper! Wooper! And this time it's a boy! Wooper boy! Wooper boy! Yes, I can't believe it. Don't knock it out. Well done. We could even tackle that again, I think. Can we tackle it again? I feel like that only did a third. I'm worried that it was a low roll and a high crit roll. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have attacked it again. But we did, and it lived, and it wants to be part of our team. Yes, we get Wooper again. Oh, I can't believe how lucky. This is even better than the run we had in part 5. Because in part 5 we encountered a Bellsprout and knocked it out. And didn't have Spinarak, I believe, didn't we? We missed out on it. Yes, we get Wooper again. The waterfish Pokemon. Let's give it a nickname. Now, its Japanese name is also Woopa, so... And it's based off of Wooper Looper. We looked that up yesterday, didn't we? So let's see what we can find out so that we don't have to exactly name it Looper again. If we can maybe find some other thing that is related to that. So Wooper and Oopa may be derived from Wooper Looper, a marketing term created in Japan that started a pet salamander raising fad. Wooper Loopers are the Japanese term for the axolotl, a species of salamander. So let's verify that quickly. Woopa Loopa, and put it in the dictionary, Japanese dictionary. And it says axolotl, especially an albino. Now ours isn't an albino, I don't think, but you know what, we're gonna name it axolotl. I think we haven't used that yet, have we? Axolotl. Route 32, axolotl. Yeah, we haven't used that yet. Let me just make sure. I have to verify the spelling here in 2 places. Axolotl. 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 Okay. Let's name it that. Axolotl. There we go. Right. Next up, Union Cave encounter. Let's get there. No, we'll dip down here. Oh, there we go. Our Union Cave encounter is Zubat. That's the one we wanted. Is it level 5? It is. Now the question is, will a water gun one-shot it? I am very worried that it will. It didn't one-shot a level 6 Sandshrew that is weak to it, so it shouldn't one-shot a Zubat. Is the argument I'm going off of to attack this. My heart was about to sink there. I was like, oh no. But yes, Zubat. We are going to name Zubat Piercing again because I don't want to name it Bat. Bat's just a bad name. So we're not even going to look it up. We looked this up yesterday. Zubato means sort of piercingly. It's an adverb in Japanese. So we're just going to change it to the noun that it comes from and we'll name it Piercing. I know it's weird. Oh, I almost messed it up and named it P. Piercing. Right, there we go. Okay, next up is Slowpoke Well and the Team Rocket down there. Yeah, there's nothing else until there, I don't think. Yeah, so Slowpoke Well up next. Oh, there we go. Right, our Violet City encounter. This is, we came back here to hatch this egg, so it would be a Violet City encounter, and it is Togepi. So this is our Pokemon for Violet City. We've already looked up the nickname for part 5, and we sort of thought Spike doesn't fit it, so we're gonna name it Spike this time. There we go again, a male Togepi. We'll be getting a lot of males. Right, but up next truly is Slowpoke Well. Right, this is the Team Rocket boss battle that we have the level cap for. They've taken over Slowpoke Well. The grunt only has a coughing, but it is level 14. So we need to respect it for that. I think it doesn't have a move that can one-shot me. Right, we confuse it. Very good. So Zubat not only there to gain some XP, actually doing some work. I wanted to get Storm in here and see if Ember was a good idea. Also, apparently Storm's very close to level 13. Hurts itself in its confusion. Let's see how much Ember does. It's decent. Oh, we burn it. It's confused and burned. So the tackles, and even Smog, I think, uses the attack stat. Unfortunately, it poisons us, but we do have enough antidotes on us. Yeah, this battle, I shouldn't even consider this a boss battle, but because Giovanni doesn't exist, I had to kind of take any area that Team Rocket takes over, then the final Rocket Grunt from there is then considered the boss. Yeah, but we defeat the Rocket Grunt that was leading the charge of Slowpoke Well, and next up is Bugsy. Yeah, Azalea Town Gym. Let's do it. Time to take on Bugsy. Right. If we can get past here, I think nothing will stop us this time. Come on, let's do it. Bugsy wants to battle. Our leader, Bugsy, sends out Metapod. Now this Metapod probably has Tackle, I would guess. So before we switch out of Piercing, we're going to leave it confused. I don't mind if it gets a Tackle in here, or String Shot. Okay, but it failed. And then we switch to Storm. And Storm is our big bet in this battle, Quilava. Let's see, probably gets a Tackle in here. Damn it. Right, it only did 3, that's dead on. Question is, once Scyther comes out, do I Smokescreen? Or do I just Ember all the way through? Right, Piercing reaches level 12. And learns Bite, yes, that's very good for the rival battle. Reach level 15, the cap's 16 for this battle. And the following rival battle to get out of Azalea Town. Oh, it brings out Scyther next. Do I go for one Smokescreen? Because I am very worried. I am very worried about these quick attacks and how much damage they'll do. It will outspeed us. Let's use one smoke. Use Fury? What? What are you doing, Bugsy? What are you doing, Bugsy? Are you trying to build up 5 Fury Cutters? Or here comes the quick attack. Right, I didn't memorize how much HP we had, but I'm pretty sure we live a crit. Right, it did 10, which means it would take us out now. Who do we switch to? I think we switch to Weasel. Weasel hits the hardest of our remaining Pokemon. Damn it. That was over half. But we have Quick Attack. But it is Quick Attack as well. And it's going to be faster than us, isn't it? And it's not... If it sees a KO with Quick Attack, it's not going to not use Quick Attack, is it? Do we hope that it misses because we got one screen, a smoke screen in? Because I fear if we switch to Hoothoot, we're only getting into more trouble. So I think we go for Quick Attack, and maybe we lose Weasel here. Let me look at other options. Axolotl has pretty decent defense. The question is, will it live 2 Quick Attacks? Especially will it live a crit Quick Attack and a normal Quick Attack? I don't know. Storm would have lived a normal crit attack, but not a crit, which is why we switched out of it. Do we hope it misses, or that it doesn't go for Quick Attack? Because I don't see... Switching is just going to get the next Pokemon into the same position that Weasel's in. Let me see quickly. Let me see our stats. Defense is 15. Defense is 18. Defense is 14. So switching to Hoot is not an option. But switching to Axolotl might be. It has 18 defense. So it might live a Quick Attack. It'll definitely live 2 Quick Attacks. It has more HP as well than Weasel. But will it be able to get a Water Gun off? It is really slow, and we're facing 2 Quick Attacks. But then do I want to lose Axolotl, or would I prefer to lose Weasel? I think we need to go for Quick Attack here. It goes for Quick Attack as well. It doesn't miss, and it takes us out. Damn it! Oh boy. But now at least we get Axolotl in. And there's no way a Quick Attack takes us out. Yeah, it even uses Leer. Water Gun should... Why did that do nothing? If it crits, we might be gone here. Right, we aren't. We could have switched to Axolotl. It was unfortunate to lose Weasel like that. Damn it. So close to evolving as well. Now Kakuna. It does have Poison Sting, I'm pretty sure. We'll switch to Hoot. We'll switch to Hoot and pack it. Oh boy, we did lose one Pokemon. But to be honest, we have so many normal type Pokemon, we were going to eventually start dropping them anyway. Like even Hoothoot is going to be dropped before it evolves. It's just unfortunate, yeah, that we lost the Pokemon. But, I mean, which run didn't I lose one in? So we beat Bugsy. Next up, Rival Battle. And RIP Weasel, the Centret. Let's get out of here. Take on the rival. Here goes nothing. Let's take him on. Okay, Rival Battle. And we are not prepared for this. It won't be as easy as it was in part 4, whenever we got here. It's going to be a very, very tough battle here against Silver. Let's see what we can do. Right, Ghastly. Damn it, I was planning on Zubat first. Right, we have the wrong Pokemon out here. So, we want to switch. Yeah, we do want to switch. Damn it, I thought Zubat was going to be in the lead. That only does 5. Haha, but look at this. We came prepared. We knew that that was going to happen, and we have Bite. Now Lick goes first. It paralyzes it. What are the odds? Probably quite high. Right, as long as we don't get crit or stunned by the paralysis, we should still beat it. Right, we're fully paralyzed. We still have a chance here. Now remember, oh, a crit won't do 10, will it? Right, we took it out. Remember, Zubat's a Jeopardy Pokemon. If it faints, we have to restart immediately. Storm grows to 16, which is the level cap for this battle. None of our Pokemon were at the level cap, so it's Zubat versus Zubat. Now the thing is, Storm can't battle Croconaw, really. So what we do is bring in Storm here to battle this Zubat. Now we do have Ember. This is a decent amount, and I'm starting to regret that we lost Weasel in the last battle because it was our hardest hitter. We take it out. Now the question is, can Storm live one water gun? Can it do that for us? Leer or Smokescreen? Smokescreen. Can it live a water gun? That was so lucky. I think you can live a water gun, you see. And I kind of want to set up a Leer. We outspeed it, which is great. Oh, we do live it, yes. I knew we could live one. Very good. We wouldn't have lived a crit, though. Right, Axolotl, you need to do this for us somehow with Slam. Now, I know we don't resist that, and it does half of our HP. You've got to be kidding me. We're slower than it. It was a high roll and then a low roll. The berry's not going to do much, is it? Oh, damn. What do we do here? Do we sack Circle to get a clean switch into Hoot? Who, honestly, like, what's Hoot going to do? It's slow enough already, isn't it? We'll use one Scary Face. It's using Leer for some reason. Right, that lowered its speed by 2 stages. Let's go for Poison Sting. I was hoping we'd poison it. Man, it is hitting like a truck with that flipping water gun. Oh boy, what do we do? I think, yeah, we need a sack Circle. Hope we poison it or something. It misses another water gun. Hopefully we get it poisoned. Ah, damn it. Right, RIP Circle. Let's bring in Hoot. Now, Growling won't do anything. Peck's a worse move than Tackle, but at least it is guaranteed to hit. Why did it go for Scratch there? Now there's a reason I'm sacking Hoot as well. Because my hope is that Storm lands this tackle. Or should we go for Ember? I'm worried Ember won't take it out. It will. It will. I know it's resisted, but tackle could miss. Yes, okay. Oh, we lost 2 Pokemon there, but we did it. We got past it. We still have our starter. We still have Axolotl. Those are the 2 main ones. Those are the 2 main ones we want. Right, we beat Silver. Up next is probably the ending of the video. We're going to make our way to Goldenrod City. We'll probably not get an encounter all the way there. And we'll just train up a bit for Whitney. And then we'll end the video in Goldenrod, probably. Unless something bad happens along the way. But yeah. Right, let's just get to the Pokemon Center and heal. We might do some I can't talk right now. Right, we might go and pick up the bicycle. Why am I peeking the mic? We might go and pick up the bicycle and things like that. Go and get the radio card. And then we'll probably end the part here. But I love this tune. It's just such a... It could almost be like a classical music tune. Could it not? It has that sort of thing to it. Just love the Goldenrod City theme. Okay, that'll be it for part 6 of Pokemon Gold. We're finally in Goldenrod City again, and I think, you know, unless I make some huge stupid mistake again, I think we're going a long way this time. So yeah, please forgive the idiocy of the previous 5 parts. But I even though losing 3 Pokemon against the rival and Bugsy did take a bit of the wind out of my sails, I think we have the 3 Pokemon that I was going to use long term. Now on the main channel you won't have heard, but on the full length video I did talk very early on in the game about Sentret not being a long term plan. Hoothoot was going to be dropped after the rival battle anyway, since we need to focus on Zubat. And who else did we do? Spinarak, honestly I did intend to use long term, but more as a trapper for Pokemon rather than catching them. But I came to the realization I think Crobat actually learns a trapping move as well, so we don't need Spinarak. So the only pity that really happened that I kind of have difficulty with is that we didn't have Weasel to take on the rival. Now, Weasel probably wouldn't have done much in that battle, considering how much Scyther did to it and how much Croconaw did to all of our Pokemon. So that's maybe the one regret I have, that Weasel fainted a battle too early. But honestly, I was going to drop most of the Pokemon after the rival battle. And yeah, we didn't get any encounters along the way because I need to figure out a safe way to catch Pineco before we go after it, because it knows self-destruct, as we now know. And we only have 3 Pokemon that I actually intend to use. Actually, here's the list of Pokemon to end. We have... Oh, I forgot to update Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil evolved to Quilava, so we need to update that. Quilava, there we go. So we have Quilava, Storm the Quilava, we lost Weasel the Sentret, we lost Circle the Spinarak, and Hoot the Hoothoot. RIP to all 3 of them. We still have Axolotl the Wooper. We have the Jeopardy Pokémon Piercing Zubat, so we need to take care of it. And Togepi, I intend not to use at all. Because firstly, we had 2 normal types already. We have a normal flying type we had already. But we already have a flying type in Zubat. And we're kind of forced to evolve it to Crobat now, since we have it. Because we can't end the game without a Crobat. So we'll be leaving Togepi as it is, and using it in Silver potentially, or yeah, Silver probably, so that we can then use Noctowl in Crystal. Yeah, that'll be it for part 6. Thanks very much for watching. Let me save the game, we haven't saved yet. We did pick up the bicycle and got the radio card when we were here. Didn't battle anyone yet. Yeah, next time we'll be back with more encounters. Whitney, probably Morty, I would say we can get to. Yeah, we'll have to see how far we get. It's a new generation of Pokemon games. It's a little hard to estimate how far we can get. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're as happy as I am that we finally got some progress. Well, technically we did get further in an earlier run, but all I have to do is not hit run when I encounter Sunkern, and we should be good. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much, and take care. See you around.